My name is Milena Dzekova and I'm from Bulgaria. Since recently now I have been here in Brussels. I am a violin player. I started indeed quite late with the violin. I was 12 and I was a prodigy child, a natural talent, as Manuel also said to me. Meaning that, I, in a very short period of time, learned a lot of concerts. I was 13 when I entered into the Royal Conservatory in The Hague, so after a very brief time of practicing, I won many prizes in the Netherlands, first big prizes, and Queen Sophie competition there. Then I also won prizes in America. I won the Best Artist of the Year award in Bulgaria, Best Instrumentalist of the World in Hollywood. And I gave many concerts when I was young as a prodigy child, playing with orchestras, different big concertos, recitals, enjoying going, already, on tour very young and meeting a lot of people. So these are all my lovely babies. I actually have even two more. And it was love at first sight, first of all with my first violin. I got this violin at a competition in the south of France and I will never depart with her because she's fantastic. I wanted to expand my horizon. I always felt that I was born with a mission, and therefore, even though I was very busy at the conservatory, I already started at the age of 15 when I finished also my high school, which normally is 18 in the Netherlands. I went to the university at the same time whilst going to the conservatory, and in fact did 7 other degrees next to my busy life as a concert violinist. I squeezed them all in half the time because I believed, I needed enough time to practice my violin, to go around in different places, and I have been always a very disciplined person with self-study. Zo heren, wat is er hier allemaal beslist? And I always believed that certain things in our lives are a must, such as, feeding yourself and sleeping. For me, equally, the arts are a must in our lives, because I believe we're living too much in a mind society. And I can't even start explaining the significance and importance of arts for our well-being, for our mind, for our concentration, for our brain development, for our imagination. There are thousands of pages I've written about these subject matters, and I hope soon to be able to bring my books out about these matters. But it's very crucial arts, and this is why I thought it's a must, that it comes back as a cornerstone in society. Mustt, on the one hand, is a think tank, but on the other hand, we're constantly developing projects and products in order to train people, because there is enormous empowerment if you give people the right tools, the right thinking skills, the right new value system, the right new tools. And then you have to create both, let's say, a platform for the public at large. That's what Mustt is doing. And at the same time, we have created 2 projects, and those 2 projects are called EPSAM and IPSAM, which are standing for the European Platform Supporting the Music and the Arts. So that is really for all European countries, and at the same time we have something called IPSAM, which is the International Platform Supporting the Music and the Arts, and that's of course globally.
Die wordt steeds korter en hier met het verspreiden van media op een digitaal manier.
It's very difficult to say if somebody is visionary or not, but here I can say that she is a visionary. I don't say that and I don't see that often, because there's a difference between visionary and dreamers, and I think that visionaries are people that dream of a great future, but do everything that is necessary to make it happen. And in that case, I think she's really a visionary, and more than that, I think she can even be a role model for a lot of people.
I know that you need to talk with the decision makers on European level, and of course they're all here in Brussels, in the Parliament. We also have people like Bob van der Bos in also our Board of Recommendation. We're constantly talking with people in order to convince them of the fact that they should, give a lot more budget for the arts. And with our scientific proof of what the arts can do, we believe we have a very strong case to make. My drive is that with the Mustt Foundation and all the projects that we have created in order to support the different missions and visions. I believe that once the cornerstone of society is back, which I still believe is the arts, that you're bringing very important elements for a new world. In this new world, I believe that education should be much more about experiencing things and not just about getting dry knowledge. And I believe that the arts has a very crucial role to play in that.
Ce que je trouve admirable, c'est que Milena est un bel exemple de la foi qui déplace les montagnes, parce qu'elle a foi dans ce qu'elle fait, et avec son dynamisme, elle parvient dans des domaines qui sont extrêmement difficiles à faire bouger les gens, et elle réalisera ses problèmes, elle réalisera ses projets. Je crois qu'elle ira jusqu'au bout et qu'elle réussira.
I'm sure that if you have good training material, you can inspire hopefully hundreds of people out there that can start, to spread the messages, let's say. If you build a cathedral, you can envision it, you can design it, but there's no way that I can build the cathedrals by my own. We need a lot of people for that.